but you can't stop us now. We will break you down. You can't stop us now. We will break you down.
What's up, Copper fan? That's from Marion AFC 3. Nice. Hello everyone, I'm Poet. Who are you?
David Rianich.
Who are you?
Alright guys, how you doing? Nikki Reid here, host of SPFL Extra, the home of Scottish football on YouTube.
We'll be talking to Nikki a little bit later.
Dope.
Because this is a show where you leave your comments below, and some of them are. Some of them are. And there's an epic moment in this show, and it only goes... Comment of the week! Today we speak about transfers, yes. Di Maria to Manchester United.
And Balotelli to Liverpool.
Which is going to be pretty cool. We also speak about Manchester City versus Liverpool. Last night, very intense game. We meet the free agent. We'll get him a club. We'll get him a club. Us Copper fam. We'll get him a club. I'll tell you what, son. I can't wait for that. Let's kick it off with some interesting transfer news.
Transfers.
Yeah. Rumors. Read the first one, mate.
Di Maria to United. It is a British transfer record, £59.7 million. Tom McIntosh, thoughts on Di Maria joining a Europe-less United?
And we got one here from Michael Carpenter. He says, Di Maria signing for United shows it's purely for money, nothing else. I don't understand why you have just won, you know, Champions League, you was involved in the World Cup, a lot of hype surrounding your name, and you got on to play for Manchester United. Manchester United.
You know what? I just don't feel he's the player you need. Where's the centre-backs? Your whole defence needs revamping. My thoughts are echoed by Stan Collymore, who says 150 on all of these players like Fellaini and Di Maria. I don't think he means 150, I think he means 150 million. But Stan Collymore is right. You need defenders. Because right now they're leaking like a tap, looking very, very frail at the defence. They have bought one defender in Rojo, the Argentinian, but you've had Vidic, Ferdinand and Evra leave.
And then you haven't replaced them. And it's not even just the fact that they're you know, defenders, they're big characters, they're big names. I know when they spoke in that dressing room, people listened. No one ain't listening to Luke Shaw. As much as, you know, people seem to get at me and Vuj for, you know, getting on Manchester United, despite the fact you finished 7th, our views are echoed by fellow professionals as well. Because at United Ben, he's added Petr Cech and said, Petra, how's your friend Qatar doing in goal for Chelsea? Now, Cech being the legend he is, he responds with saying, much better than the team you support. So that lets me know the fellow professionals in the game have lost respect for Old Trafford.
When Liverpool went through that bloody dark spell a few years back, with those awful players, I took every bit of banter, criticism. You have to start taking it on the chin, lads. It's not going to get any better unless you win the league.
All right, from one transfer story to another, he is back. The man to my left is very, very happy. Why, David?
Balotelli. Mikolaj Krzyzewski said Balotelli in Liverpool, #thoughts.
What are your thoughts, David, man?
Quite positive. I think he will do well. He's a world-class striker. I said we needed a marquee. We have got that marquee now. Now, to the more critical side, ego and personality with Sturridge up front, I don't know how they'll play with each other. 16 million for a man that's won so much in his career, has so much potential. It's a risk, but a bargain.
It is a risk, but I just feel like Daniel Sturridge was a risk. You know, pushing Raheem Sterling, that was a risk. I think that in football sometimes you need to take risks, and I actually think this risk with Mario Balotelli is actually going to pay off.
Do you maybe think it's one risk too far? Would you have taken him at the Emirates?
No.
Stop lying. You know what, leave your thoughts. What do you think of Balotelli? Is it a positive signing? Is it a negative signing?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I feel we will be okay with him. I think we need him.
He played his former club yesterday. It was 3-1 to Manchester City. Michael Carpenter has said this. Manchester City 3, Southampton 1. No Southampton players scored, but Lambert came on and looked better than Sturridge and Sterling. Balotelli thinking, what have I done? Laugh out loud.
Even against Southampton when he came on, he was very, very intrinsic to us playing well or better. It was good. First half an hour, we kind of lost the impetus. Man City showing what a ruthless and great side they are, full of quality. Jovetic coming in, doing a job. Aguero coming on, scoring again.
23 seconds.
Liverpool, a bit of a mess at the back. Glenn Johnson is stealing a living. It sounds strange saying this, but I really want Flanagan back. He is 20 times better than Johnson.
What do you lot think, man? Can Liverpool still win the league despite that poor performance last night? Are Man City going to run away with it? Leave comments, let us know. Before we finish talking about Manchester City, Liverpool, let's go to the #1 pundit on Twitter.
Yep.
Introduce the world to this guy.
Well, it is at Boring Milner, and it is the boring James Milner. I actually think this is a real account. I think he created it as a parody of himself, but it's actually him behind it. Let's go into some of these golden, absolutely golden statements. And he goes, latest tweet is, I told Mario we should have a good catch-up soon. He said, I'm busy this week, James. I said, how about next week? He said, I'm busy then too. It's just great.
Oh, James Milner, man.
He's the most boring football player in the world.
God
Does his
bless
job
it.
though.
I said we're going to get a question from Nikki from SPFL Extra.
Yeah.
So, Nikki, here's your opportunity, darling.
This week on SPFL Extra, we want to know if you had to pick one moment of game-changing brilliance, what would it be?
Mine actually wasn't from the weekend gone. It was from a game, well, Chelsea's first game of the season. Cesc Fabregas, his pass on the edge of the area to Andre Schürrle was...
World class.
Well, that's an understatement, mate. How did you see that?
Yeah,
and then
it was
all
amazing.
I do is reminisce on times when you used to wear a red jersey, when you used to kiss our badge, when you used to run up to them fans and grab them and look them in the eyes and tell them I love you.
My favourite game-changing skill was when Glenn Johnson tried to nutmeg Clichy. I think that was absolutely wonderful.
And of course, check out the beautiful Nikki on SPFL Extra. So we've had a couple of comments about other leagues. We're going to have to go through them extremely quickly. Barcelona, can I just say, Messi's goal, he just took the mick. Absolute mick. Just to know that Messi, Neymar and Suarez are going to be in the same team makes me physically ill. Real Madrid were quite convincing last night as well. Good little 2-0 win. Spain's going to be interesting. In Germany, obviously, Bayern Munich get off to a win. And unfortunately, the league was basically done within 9 seconds because their nearest challengers conceded the quickest ever goal in Bundesliga history and end up losing the game 1-0. Yes, I'm speaking about Borussia Dortmund.
It's done.
It's over.
Guten Tag, Bayern München, champions.
Moving swiftly on to the part of the show I'm actually excited about. It is time for the free agent. Come on, boys, come on. We're going to get him signed. David met him, and this is what he had to say.
You have managed to find us our free agent. This guy is a proper player. Over 400 games, over 60 goals, transfer fees amassing £4 million. Let's find out who he is. Hello, who are you? Rowan Vine, social network.
Yeah, like that, yeah.
Am I here to find you a club?
That's apparently what you've come for, yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
You are a footballing free agent.
That's it, that's the term they use. I think the agent part isn't really much of it. I don't know why they attach that to it. You're a footballer on a free transfer.
Are you feeling the pressure now with Will? It's 2 weeks to go.
You always feel the pressure. You know, I haven't played since the start of May. You've had to work on your own, try and do your own things, keep as fit as you can. I've never been in a position where the season started and I haven't had a club.
Could you tell us a bit more, what position you play and what type of player you are?
I'm a striker, not necessarily a prolific goal scorer. I have been in fits and spurts, but I'm always high on the assist list.
What kind of club would you want to be at?
I'll go anywhere. I've been up to Scotland, I've been around the country in England. My main priority was to come back to England. Football's a business, football's a job. I'm unemployed, I'm looking for a job, and my job happens to be football.
So this is a special edition quick round with Rowan, who is our free agent. I'm going to read comments as quickly as possible. You have to answer them.
Yep.
Poet isn't here, so Maradona, do the honours. You're going to hear Maradona's voice for the first time ever here.
3, 2, 1.
Are you right left foot or right footed?
Both.
Bearded or clean shaven?
Bearded.
Lukaku or Benteke?
Lukaku.
Best goal ever scored?
Celtic at home.
Season to Benfica, thoughts?
Haven't got any thoughts.
Best ground played at?
St James's Park.
Best manager played under?
Paulo Sousa.
Celtic FC to English Premier League, thoughts?
No.
Pre-match meal?
Toast.
Man United City, thoughts?
No thoughts.
What is the word long shorter than the word short?
I don't know.
Best player played with?
Teddy Sheringham.
Best manager in the BPL?
What's the BPL?
British Premier League, English Premier League.
British Premier League, Mourinho.
Best player played against?
Steven Gerrard.
Gary Neville and Philip Levels that scored for Neville Neville, thoughts?
Not very original.
Who do you support? Did you support as a kid?
Liverpool.
Come on, get in there. Put me a quick for round while I'll shave my cat and support Spurs instead of Arsenal. Balotelli to Liverpool, thoughts?
Good signing.
Any pre-match positions?
No.
Peperina to Bayern as backup for New York, what's?
Easy for you to say.
Best player ever to play the goal?
Ever to play the goal?
I don't get it either. What do you reckon about Brentford?
I like Brentford. Yeah, I like them. I used to play for them.
Biggest match you played in?
Chelsea in the FA Cup.
Aguero, Van Persie. Ooh, answer.
Aguero.
Okay, yeah, I agree. 1, 22, 23, 24. It's good. Well, that was Quick for Own. I hope you enjoyed that. Maybe we'll see you again throughout the season. But David, Poet, back to you in the studio.
Well, how was you meeting him? A bit upset I wasn't there. And guess what? Someone else actually mentioned the fact that we should get Mr. Vine. James Holtall said, don't bother with Ronaldinho and Eto'o. Well, we can't really get them. You want to try and get hold of Rowan Vine, proven goal scorer at a good standard and currently out of contract. So we contacted him. David met him. I'm saying you got to do this now. If you look at the end board, if you look at the description below,
you can watch the full chat. It's in the description below. It was a very, very good chat. He's a very, very good lad. But also make sure to check out a very nice highlight reel courtesy of SPFL YouTube channel. This is the important bit. We want to sign the Vine. Hashtag sign the Vine. Tweet chairmans of all the clubs. Tweet your mum. Tweet the dinner lady at the club. Tweet the cleaner. Tweet anyone. Agents.
Anyone that you think can get him a club. Anyone that has an influence of getting him a club. Let's get Vine signed. You've seen the goals. You send them goals to whoever you got to send them via Twitter. You hashtag sign the Vine. And we have to thank SPFL, the home of football chat on YouTube for Scottish football. Do you know what next Monday is?
Transfer deadline day.
Now, everybody knows on transfer deadline day, everyone just goes around the grounds, around the training grounds, and they just try and be on Sky Sports News. For the Copper fam, time for us to unite and appear on Sky Sports News with a Copper fam t-shirt.
Photobomb Sky Sports News.
Are you still confused? Well, let me show you what you have to do. Maradona. All you have to do, get a plain vest similar to this or a t-shirt.
T-shirt, dress.
And then you write Copper fam on that like this. Copper 90, sorry. You write Copper 90.
Look at that.
Copper 90. Now, I'm not saying you have to wear it. It might be cold. You can just hold it up. The most important thing is that we see this on Sky Sports News. And guess what?
That's right.
2 of you will be in contention to win one of these. Oh, boots.
2 of you will win a pair of these.
Copper fam. You get a t-shirt, you write Copper 90 on it, you go to the ground, you go to the training ground, you get yourself on Sky Sports News, and guess what? You look to my left, you could win one of these. Moving on, and last week we asked you to send us a picture of you at the game. We called it hashtag at the game. Now, Vuj is going to go through all the people that were at the game. Vuj to my left, go through very quickly.
QPR, Brentford, Birmingham, Hammarby, Jönköping, Everton, Arsenal, Sheffield United, Crawley, Feyenoord, Utrecht, Fleetwood, Chesterfield, Sevilla, Valencia, Chelsea, Leicester, BB Leverkusen, Oxford, Portsmouth, Palace, West Ham, Swansea, Burnley, Gillingham, Aston Villa, Newcastle, Brighton, Bolton, Fulham, Wolves, Wolverhampton, Apoel, New England, Portfolio, West Sydney Wanderers with Guangzhou, Evergrande.
Everyone, make sure you keep sending.
I really like that.
Or at the game.
Yeah.
Keep sending us your pictures at the game. Hey, David, you turn to your right, I turn to my left, and you ask that question.
Where are you from? Can I ask yourself the question? Where are you from?
Well, tell everyone what happened last week whilst I go and pin it up.
Well, last week, we said, you know, someone's watching from Zambia, Chipolopolo, but apparently Chipolopolo is not a place as stated by Denzel Borty. And after a bit of research and a comment from Theo Adshed, Chipolopolo actually means the Zambia national football team. He said, I recently went to Zambia and was told this, so we're going to pin it anyway. Zambia, you deserve a place on the map.
We both have to shift to our right. Do you know why? It is time for the
Wall of Fame.
I'll go and put him up. Last week he was meant to be up, but unfortunately there was no wall.
It is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And Zlatan was nominated last week because, well, he's a hero.
We're at the part of the show for the millions. And millions of Copper fam all around the world. Not on Tumblr.
Not on Tumblr.
Copper90.com.
Facebook.
Instagram.
Twitter.
Your
Mum's
computer.
house.
Wow. It's an epic moment in the show that can only be described as in Latvian.
Nedēļas komentārs!
Michael Carpenter. Row, row, row your boat gently down the league. Merrily, 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 merrily. You've got the Champions League.
Ryan Rutherford just saw my Hoover. It was collecting dust. Inoscope JFK Kennedy tried to play any holes of gold with my girlfriend. She was not amused. That is cheeky. You can't kick footballs at your girlfriend. I like the Rojo Rojo comment, but I know scoped JF Kennedy. That is the winner.
And mate, the Carpenter, any other week you would have won, but that, because it's like a joke about the show. Yeah, we have to go, but remember everyone, if you want to win them boots, get that t-shirt on Sky Sports News.
We need to troll them.
Remember, similar to this. I know Rowan Vine's going to get a club because we're going to do it for him together. Remember, everyone, let's get Vine.
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 Let's get him a club.
Sign the Vine.
Sign the Vine. Transfers, rumours. Let me know if you see anyone going to that Arsenal ground that we might sign because Drew's injured for 3 months.
And if you're at the game, hashtag at the game, send us your photos at Copper90. Now, next week, Poet will not be here. He'll be in Jamaica having a bit of a holiday. So if you see him in Jamaica, because I know we have got some Copper fam in Jamaica, take a photo of him, send it in at Copper90. And I'll be joined by someone.
Vine, baby, Vine. You signed that Vine.
Sign that Vine.
You signed that Vine. Sign it.
The Vine.